In 2015, the global economy grew at a much slower pace than anticipated, driven by a dramatic slowdown in major emerging economies such as Brazil, the Russian Federation, and China. The weak growth of the past year, coupled with the persistent slowdown in these economies, spells trouble for the world of work in the coming years.
Global unemployment is expected to rise by nearly 2.3 million in 2016 and a further 1 million in 2017. Most of this increase will take place in the emerging economies. As a result, global unemployment is expected to continue rising from just above 197 million in 2015 to reach over 200 million in 2017.
However, in the case of advanced economies, there will be a slight decline in the number of unemployed people, particularly in the United States and some Central and Northern European countries. But in addition to quantity, the quality of jobs being created remains a pressing issue worldwide.
For example, the number of people in vulnerable employment is expected to reach over 1.5 billion in 2016. This means that over 46% of the world's workforce faces high levels of precariousness, lacks contracts, and works for themselves or their family, usually in the informal economy, with limited access to basic social protection.
Employment quality in terms of earnings is also a major concern. In 2015, an estimated 327 million people were living in extreme poverty despite being employed, and a further 967 million workers were living in either moderate or near poverty. And this will probably only get worse. With the gains from growth being unevenly distributed, we estimate that in 2016, the richest 1% will own more than 50% of global wealth, up from 44% just back in 2009.
So, as countries continue to struggle with a difficult economic outlook, efforts to address the quantity and quality of jobs, as well as tackling income inequality, will be paramount to ensuring decent work for all. This is particularly important if we are to achieve the targets of the newly adopted Sustainable Development Goals. Check out the ILO's New World Employment and Social Outlook report to find out more about the way the world of work is changing in 2016.